Good afternoon. My name is Austin. I'm a salesman here at Mercedes-Benz of Manchester, and thank you so much for your interest in our absolutely beautiful 2020 A220 4MATIC. As you can see, this vehicle is the beautiful Jupiter red color. Looking at the front, you can see that we have the AMG appearance package on this vehicle. This vehicle also has the night package, which includes black accents on the front grille, on the side view mirrors, and on the trim. Underneath the hood, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, which makes 188 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. Moving around to the side, we'll take a look at the beautiful 19-inch AMG wheels. Looking at the side view mirror. Now, both side view mirrors are auto folding, auto dimming, and if you look in the bottom corner there, you'll see that there's a little triangle. That's going to light up red when a vehicle's in your blind spot. This vehicle also has the keyless go package, which allows you to lock and unlock the door by placing your hand on the outside and inside of the door handle. That's going to work for all 4 door handles as well as the trunk. Moving around to the rear end of the A220. Now, underneath this little lip here, there is a backup camera. That backup camera folds out automatically when the vehicle is put into reverse and folds back up into that lip when the vehicle is put into park or drive, keeping the camera lens clean. Pop open the trunk to take a look at the space that we have inside here. You can fold down the rear seats by pulling this lever and this lever here. You do also have a little bit of extra storage space underneath this door. The rear seat is 40-20-40 splitting, so you can fold down just that center seat as sort of a pass-through between the cargo area and the cabin of the vehicle. Close the trunk, move around to the passenger side. I'll open up the rear door to show you the AMG black MB-Tex with Dynamica interior. Now moving inside the A-Class, first we'll take a look up and check out the panoramic sunroof that this vehicle has. Now that whole panel is going to open and slide back. It'll also vent by tilting back. The next thing that I'll mention is the 64 color ambient lighting that we have inside this vehicle. As you can see, it's going to show up inside of the vents. It'll show up in the dash as well as the door trim and the footwells. Now moving to the center, I'll open up the center console to show you the space that you have in there. You also have 2 USB-C ports. Moving forward, we'll take a look at the touchpad. This touchpad here allows you to control the infotainment system. Works a lot like the touchpad on a laptop. It even gives you a little bit of feedback when you change from menu to menu. On the right side of that touchpad, you'll see we have a few quick menu buttons here. Quickly press those buttons to go to those following menus. On the left side, we have another couple quick menu buttons, one to go to your vehicle settings and one to go to your favorite settings. This little switch right here, this is your dynamic select switch. That's going to allow you to change to any of the 4 drive modes that this vehicle has. As you can see, you have individual, comfort, sport, and eco mode. Moving forward, you can see we have 2 cup holders in the front of this vehicle. You have a 12-volt outlet here. And looking to the left, you can see we also have another USB-C port here when connected to your phone. That actually gives you access to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In front of those, you'll see we have a little compartment here. That's actually a wireless charger. If you have a mobile phone that is wireless charging accessible, you can place your phone right on that pad and it will wirelessly charge your phone. You even have a little arm that folds out, which will keep your phone in place if you're driving on a bumpy road. Moving up, we can see we have the climate control settings here. There are two zones for this vehicle, one for the driver and one for the front passenger. Looking up, we have our infotainment screen. Now this screen is actually a touch screen. It is very responsive. It even allows you to pinch to zoom for the navigation. Works a lot like the screen on your smartphone. Moving over to the steering wheel. Now you'll see we have on the right-hand side here a little black square. That is actually a touchpad. Now that's going to allow you to also control the infotainment screen right from the steering wheel, so you don't have to take your hand off to control any of the settings inside the vehicle. Just below that, we have a few switches here, one to answer and hang up phone calls, and one to access your favorites menu and activate the voice command feature. Now this voice command feature is brand new for the MBUX system. You can also activate it simply by saying, "Hey Mercedes." Now in doing so, you can be very general with your instructions to the voice command system, and you can change just about every setting inside the vehicle. For instance, "Hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?"
Turn the color green."
Okay, I am changing the color.
"Hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
I'm hot."
I am setting the temperature on the driver's side to 83 degrees.
Now looking over at the left side of the steering wheel, as you can see, you have another touchpad on this side. What that touchpad allows you to do is change the information displayed inside the gauge cluster screen. As you can see, you can display a whole bunch of different information inside either gauge. You can also display different information inside the space between the two gauges. You also have access to change the entire layout of the gauge cluster screen, and there's even an option to display your navigation and your consumption data prominently inside of that screen. Now below that touchpad, you have all of your cruise control settings here. Behind the steering wheel, you have two little shift paddles. You can pull those at any time to manually change gear. Now on my left to the door panel, you can see we have a few switches here. This one changes your seat position. You also have 3 memory modes, or 3 different preset seat positions that you can set with these 3 buttons here. The front seats of this vehicle are heated. As you can see, you have 3 different levels of intensity to choose from. You even have a little switch inside the door pocket here that allows you to pop open the trunk. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Austin. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me directly at 603-669-6788. My extension is 220-211. You can also email me at alunt@driveprime.com.